Hey, I'm Kev, and welcome to Road to Glory in WRC 3, episode 49, the penultimate episode as we conclude the Pacific area. Last time out we did the middle events in the Pacific area and won all of the stars. So we're going to try and continue that in a rally school contest and an 80s car. And we have to have 10 seconds left on the clock at the end to get all 5 stars. In an 80s car, this is going to be very tricky to keep it in between the cones. We're going to be flattening some cones. I do apologise to the orange cone for that, as he's going to see lots of his cousins go down. As we have a Lancia, a Ford, a Citroen, a Renault and a Peugeot to choose from. And look at this, a Renault 5 GT Turbo, but a Peugeot 205 T16 has been kind to us in the past in some contests. But looking at the Renault Turbo, we haven't really driven this car. It's got great handling, which we kind of need. So let's see how we do in this contest. Oh, we end it with some flair there by missing the kind of timing control we're meant to go through, but it says we finished the stage anyway with 13 seconds left on the clock for all 5 stars. It's so easy to be tempted to gun that car, but as you can see, we're very cautious on the throttle there, keeping it third and second gear, trying to not get the back end around, because it's so easy to just get tempted to do that in these 80s cars, but managed to control ourselves just about. But now we can get the back end out in the drift contest in a WRC car. Got to get 4,500 points on the board to get all 5 stars. So this is going to be a bit more fun to watch than me trying to tippy-toe around that previous contest, as we have the Ford Fiesta and the Citroen. By now you probably guessed I'm going to choose between one of these, as I don't really consider the Mini or Volkswagen anymore. So shall I stick with the Ford or shall I go with the Citroen? I say we're going to stick with the Ford Fiesta RS WRC, and let's see if we can drift like Tanner Faust.
Great, go!
And we have crossed the line with 4,777 points, so give us all 5 stars for that contest, as we did drift like 10,000. What a tricky drift contest that is, with such small confines, such a small area to work with. So we really had to set up the turns to get the maximum amount of drift points around there, and we were virtually perfect all the way around. I think we got 1 fail, 1 good, 1 excellent, and especially around that double hairpin where you had 2 of those cones to go around, or sticks. We got over 1,000 points there, and we got all 5 stars. And now we're going to the final contest in Road to Glory and in the New Zealand area, or Pacific area. A combo contest in a WRC car. Got to get 4,500 points once again to get all 5 stars. And I think you can guess which car we're going to go with. The Ford Fiesta RS WRC. We're not going to switch to the Citroen or the Mini or the Volkswagen. Let's stick with what was good to us in that last contest. And as I said, this is the last contest in Road to Glory in WRC3, so we better make it a good one and do well on it. So let's see how we do in it.
Go!
Oh, we have made it a great final contest, as we got all 4,500 points to get all 5 stars on this final contest, as we saw a mix of survival contest, which I wasn't expecting at all, and a crash and run contest, hitting those barriers or gates to get the points. So we managed to, that was quite the easy part of it. The survival contest was the harder part of it, because the car was beeping all the time. Wasn't thinking I was going to make the checkpoints, but managed to hit the repair points and make it to the finish with some time to spare. And so we're now on our final event in this area, our final event of this globe-trotting journey across the world, beating these young rivals. And the last one of them is Todd Reed. We're going to battle him in a WRC car round the New Zealand stage, and he's got the power of the surf behind us. We've got no such power, so he's already got an advantage. He's also got sunglasses, so he's already looking cooler than us as well. So we have got quite a few WRC cars to choose from. I'm sure you've heard this quite a lot in this episode already, but we're going through all of them. We got the Citroen, we got the Mini that we started out off with, we got the Volkswagen, which we didn't really drive throughout this whole Road to Glory. We got the Citroen, which we drove quite a lot in the French area, but not much elsewhere. But it's only right that we stick with the Ford Fiesta RS WRC. As you see, it's maxed out now at 100. We put all the upgrades on to battle Todd Reed, and it's only fitting that we end our globe-trotting adventure in this car. Let's see how we did.
Go. Right 4. Keep middle. Then left 3. Then right 4 into left 4. Right 5 into left 5 and right 4 into hairpin left. Into right 3 into left 2. Long right. Left 6 open. Then right 4 into left 3 and 40. Right 3 long into left 4 and hairpin right. Left 5 post inside and right 6 and 40 cut. Left 6 on crest, then right 2 into left 2, very narrow. 40, keep middle, right 2. Trees outside into left 4, fence outside. left 6, open, 40, right 3, fence inside, left 3, long, drops inside, into right 3, long, drops outside, and left 4, keep right, on crest, fence inside, then left 5, and right 4, on crest, left 5, jump, then right 5, jump, tight, into right 4, long, on crest, open, into left 4, right 4, into left 3, right 4, and left 3, then right 2, trees inside, open, into left 3, 40, then hairpin right, 40, left 4, into right 4, and left 3, post inside. Right 6, into left 5, long. Then right 3, long, into left 6, keep middle, 40, right 3, fence outside, then left 4, open, and 40, left 5, and right 4, post outside, and left 3, into right 3. Left 3, long, tight. Right 3, into left 4, and right 4, into left 5. Right 3, open, then left 3, tight, on crest. Right 4, then jump, and left 3, into right 2, tighten, very narrow. Left 4, into right 4, done, keep middle. Left 2, 40, careful, jump, over bridge, then right 3, into left 3, hairpin right, tighten, and left 3, 40, jump, into right 4, and jump, left 4, 40, bump, right 5, finish.
That is the final young rival down. Todd Reed is defeated, and all 7 young rivals have been beaten now, as we beat Todd Reed by over 14 seconds in the end. And you could see halfway through the stage he was still quite close to us. So despite making a mistake near the end of that stage, we still managed to pull out a gap on him, and we were quite harsh getting past him. As you can see, the New Zealand stage are quite tight, twisty, very tough to drive. So I think me barging my way past, I think it was like the cleanest I could have done it really well. So I could have just pushed him into a tree or pushed him across the sea to Australia, as we're now up to 600 stars, the maximum amount of reputation stars. And look at all of those completed areas: the Pacific area, the French area, Anglo-Saxon area, Iberian area that we started off with, and as you can see we're going through it now, the American area as well. And I've put up all my upgrades on the Ford Fiesta, as you have seen. Look at that Scandinavian area as well, French area, and Mediterranean area. So we have completed all of the areas, beaten all of the young rivals, and now you can see there's only one thing left to do: the ultimate battle. As you can see, we've got 37 cars, 225 modifications, 6 deliveries, and 42 sponsors. And I'll see you for this. So out for watching, and I'll see you next time.